Hi Sparkles of Light, so now we have pile number 2, which is Taurus, and this is the Casanova Tarot. So for anybody who is just wanting to choose the Casanova Tarot, or who's a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, or any other placement, or if you're cross-watcher, or you just simply are interested in Taurus, or interested in this deck. So I have pulled some cards already pre-shuffled and pulled some cards mostly, well, to save time and also to spend a little time studying it with spirit. So yeah, I just like to meditate on the cards first before I read them to you. That's my preferred way. But I have, of course, you guys know me, know that I like to shuffle once in a while live, and in my lives I'm always live shuffling. Anyway, let's get to it. So the Casanova Tarot is a little bit sexy, so warning for those of you who get triggered by that kind of thing, this might not be for you, but otherwise, let's see what we've got. So first of all, we have the Seven of Cups. So normally Seven of Cups is about choices, and that's kind of what this one's about too. It's actually kind of sweeter. It's like vision, desire, temptation, imagination, and the attraction of modesty and purity. This is also the meeting of opposites. So there's a strong case here that you might meet someone this year, and somebody who might be quite different from you. Ooh, pardon me if you couldn't hear me. I had my mic kind of down to my chin. All right, so anyway, so I'll just say again, this is this Seven of Cups, and it represents modesty on the one hand, and it also represents meeting someone. So you might meet somebody. And also choices. And temptation, and illusion, and imagination. All right, so next we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, according to the Casanova Tarot, is about fulfillment, affection, quiet after the storm, words and communication, and the end of something. The traditional meaning is like boredom, but I think in this case what they're trying to say is it's kind of like aftermath, after you're done being with somebody, in this kind of sense, in a romantic sense, it's kind of a peace, right? It's not so much boredom, it's like a peaceful feeling. But there's sometimes an awkward silence, there's kind of like, oh God, now what do we do, If you're a loving couple, you cuddle or whatever, or sometimes take a shower together, or whatever the next move is. But if you are a new couple, it might be a little bit awkward. So that's probably where that comes in. But I feel like in general, this is just kind of like a happy, peaceful aftermath kind of feeling that might happen sometime with someone through the year sometime. Next, we have this gallant Knight of Cups. And so he could be seducer, a lover. He could be this lover that you meet this year in 2020. It could be about delivering letters, like the mailman or something, delivering love. It could be an invitation to something. And it's somebody wanting to bring you their love, give you their love, somehow meet you halfway, come towards you. Next we have the 10. And now at first I thought this was Pentacles, and I was like, yay, Pentacles. But nope, there's Wands down there. So this is 10 of Wands. So it's sort of like the burden card, which ironically Aries also had. But in this 10 of Wands is a little bit different. It's like the battle of wits. It's risk, concentration. It's a game of chance. It's gambling, but it's definitely a strong possibility of winning and receiving a great fortune. So I feel like in general, it could be a lot like the Fool card. Like, sometimes you take a chance and things don't turn out, or you learn in the end, right? Some kind of lesson. Sometimes you take a chance and you win really big. And I feel like this is going to be a year. 2020 is going to be a year of taking chances and figuring things out and learning and winning really big. And then finally, we have the Moon card. So the Moon kind of goes back to the 7 card, which is 7 of Cups, which is kind of illusion and mystery and that sort of thing. It also makes me think of traveling in this case, traveling to some beautiful exotic place. This place here is the Grand Canal with the Church of Santa Maria della Salute. So there's a possible place that you could travel, or you could travel to someplace in Europe or someplace with a beautiful building, or Venice with the boat rides and gondolas and that kind of thing. So that sounds really beautiful. It makes me think a lot of the honeymoon card in the Romance Angels oracle. But in general, the moon is vision, romanticism, sentiment, illusion, enchantment, and the attraction of the unknown. There's an infatuation and a dream. So your dreams are going to be very strong, and your dreams can come true. You might be very infatuated with this person that's comes into your life in 2020, possible water sign, or or this could represent you and one side of your personality. So you might end up in a relationship. That's also the other thing about the moon card. It's a tryst, like it's overnight tryst. So something that could be happening in your life in 2020 is meeting somebody in a faraway place, having a kind of a whirlwind romance or an overnight tryst, and then like kind of a Cinderella thing, like where did he go? Where did she go? And trying to find this person again. So something like that, I feel, is something kind of intriguing and romantic in your love life. Okay, but at least your financial situation looks pretty good. So, so for your oracle, I have the El Key, which is so beautiful, and you have Emily, and so Amalie or Emily, or however you want to pronounce it. It's spelled the German way, so the German way would be Emily. The French way would be Amalie. So you decide how do you want this to be pronounced. Nevertheless, she is the one who questions, and she's about curiosity, destiny, and search. So Emily's card is saying, which chance will you open next? This kind of goes back to your choices here. She loves giving answers that lead to more questions. You have paths in front of you, have met multiple paths in front of you. Which way are you going to go? So there's lots of avenues you may have not seen yet. So be ready for the unexpected. Also be ready for sort of like a sign that points you in the direction that you're supposed to go. So in general, it's about tapping into your natural curiosity and questioning things, and time to re-examine what you thought was the truth maybe wasn't. So maybe it's time to re-examine the truth, find what is the actual truth, or truth check things, and your skill at questions will help you find the way. So if you get stuck somewhere along the way next year, just remember just to keep asking questions. All right, now we're going to go on to your charms. Okay, we're going to do this in segments, in quarters. So first quarter of the year, second quarter of the year, third and fourth quarter of the year. This will be January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's try this. And the one in the middle is just kind of like something important you need to know. All right, let's see. So for the early part of the year, January, February, March, you've got maybe a date and like tea for two. And so expect an invitation. So I definitely see this dude. So that's early in the year. That's nice. Your invitation early in the year, and but something that has potential to last forever, which is nice. Not just this overnight tryst, but maybe something even deeper. So looks like your second quarter is going to be really exciting here. So your second quarter is from so this is January, February, March. So this is April, May, and June. We've got dream, why, camera. We got love, sure love, China, sweet, Tinkerbell, and Belle. They both have Belle in their names. Car, the bicycle, 12. You have the earth ball, so something earthy or an earth sign. A plane, so maybe some traveling. You got 2 airplanes, so definitely strong travel in this one. USA, you got butterflies, so like opening your wings. You got the key to things. You have a lot of communication here, like emails and text messages, which I feel like might be an extension from that going on to maybe after this date or whatever, you have to travel, but you keep in touch with this, with emails and texts and stuff. So here we have, let me see what this is. This is Archangel Gabriel. So he's the one with the horn, blowing his horn, and he's the one that you see in the Judgment card. So here we have, you got a lot of saints coming out here. There's Mother Teresa. Here we have St. Christopher's. He's the patron saint of travelers. So travel this month, definitely, and a lot of travel protection from spirit during this month for traveling with the car, maybe renting a car, traveling with a bicycle, maybe all 3 forms, flying, renting a car, hitching a bike to the car, pulling over, riding along the countryside. That sounds like a really nice dream come true to me. You got the little baby carrots, so be careful because this could be a month of fertility as well. Also, the bat shows nighttime activity, so this could be very well a nighttime activity happening there. The sun, though, is great. The sun is all about success and happiness and, just feeling really good. Maybe the weather's going to be great, and I just feel like, everything's going to feel really nice this second quarter of April, May, and June. Belle is all about approaching situations with love, It's like enter the room with love. Expect kindness from people and show kindness, give kindness kind of thing. And Tinkerbell is all about manifestation. She's like the dust, the pixie dust part of the faith, trust, and pixie dust. It takes faith for sure and trust, but the pixie dust is kind of the magic. It's the believing. It's just the letting go and just accepting these wonderful things that come to you. So the camera, definitely, I can see a lot of photography if you're going to travel and see sights and that sort of thing. I see that very possible here, but it could also indicate some creativity in your life, in your career, or whatever in that part of your situation. Okay, so let's go look at pile or the third quarter. The third quarter of the year also has a bicycle, so you're going to carry over this feeling of movement and health and being outdoors. You've got the little baby angel watching over you. So this could mean like that baby carriage could be like the spirit is starting to be created inside of you, kind of thing. You have another baby on the moon, the little baby angel on the moon. So this is like dreams and secrets and communication, like psychic communication. You have the shells about birth, and it talks about the things connected with the water and the sea and the ocean. You've got the Empress chair, so this is very strong in your Empress mode, and the Empress is very much mother energy and also good with pets and plants and that sort of thing. Ooh, you also have great luck this quarter. So this is like the taking chances here and winning money. So this could be where this comes into play, where you do some gambling or take some chance and you win really big in that quarter right there. And in general, there's just a feeling of peace right here. So let me give you a closer look at those charms so you can see what I'm talking about. There you go. There's your your babies, spirit babies, and health, and Empress mommy, and taking chances and peace. All right, so next we're going to go into the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is the October, November, December, end of the year. You've got Jasmine. So possibly, leaving the castle life, a whole new world kind of thing. Meeting up with your divine masculine. I know they're not actually a couple, but separately they have their meanings, right? And the divine masculine's all about, the beast is all about the divine masculine and changes and development that he's going through. It's cute to see that he's in his like little nice little outfit. So that's the phase in his life where he's almost there. He's starting to open up for love. He's starting to take a chance. He's starting to admit to feelings, and eventually he will let Belle go out of love. So that's the development phase that your beast might be in right now. So we got cycles. At the end of the year, it could be a retrograde that you might be dealing with that kind of hits you a little rough. But overall, for me, this is like good luck, good fortune, and being in control of things, and just kind of going with the flow. Also, it's like accepting the highs and lows of life, and you're doing a good job. You pretty much have the key to anything. This could also be key to a new car or to a new apartment or to your boyfriend's place or something like that. The tree is about health and wellness and branching out and ancestors and connecting with people and family tree. You got the 27th, so very end of next year, maybe, either October, November, December, at the end of those months. But I feel like maybe definitely December, just like, so it came out the 26th and 27th came out for my live reading. Is interesting. Anyway, so we have the 6th and the 5th. So these might be important numbers for you in some way, some form. And we got anchor, so that's really good. Whatever you built up through the year is going to turn into a nice rock solid foundation. You are willing and able to open up your wings and spread, and kind of you've completed that cocoon phase. Now you're flying free. The dragonfly is similar, but I see it more as like ancestors being here, talking to you, guiding you. But it could very much be like Amelie, this trying things, questioning things, exploring, that kind of thing. But overall, for everything, you are protected. So that's really good. Let's see what's in the middle here. So in the middle, your main message here is a cool kiss. So some kissing going on. So definitely a love relationship might develop this year. Ooh, and that's kind of a divine masculine symbol right here, is the dragon. And so somebody might be born the year of the dragon that you meet. So whatever the dragon means to you. And the bicycle is interesting too, because I feel like that's health, and you're your ability to go outdoors, to exercise, to be fit, to enjoy life, I think is going to attract this new kiss into your life. The cool could have to do with the type of weather, or also the feeling that you have when you're riding your bike, things like that. So that's real interesting, you guys, and I hope you like that. So let me know if you did. Just comment below, and hello to all my beautiful sparkles of light. I'm going to move on to the next now.